Hi, my name is Dex from myconsult, and since 2003, we actually been helping business owners simplify their accounting system. So in this video, what happened is we are going to look at the best practices of how you can actually manage your chart of accounts so that you get the best reports possible. So when we actually set up a new chart of accounts, the first thing we would normally recommend our clients would be to have a fixed format in the numbering. So if you decide to use any number format in your accounting codes, your entire accounts will actually look like a mess. So for us, we always recommend you to use a starting number to represent a different type of account. So in this example, we use the accounting code that starts with 1 for your asset accounts, number 2 for your liabilities, number 8 for incomes, and number 9 for expenses. Second tip, we always tell our clients not to overcomplicate things. So let's say, for example, in your company, you have 3 departments and you want to track the expenses for each department. A common mistake that we see some of our clients doing would be this. They will actually create 3 different accounting codes for one expenses so that you can keep track. Say example for this, parking for the accounting department, parking for marketing department, and parking for ops department. So for us, we always tell our clients, do not create so many account codes as it will confuse your accounts person. What we always recommend is to do this, to create one account code for parking expenses. If you want to keep track of the expenses for each department, we normally recommend you use the project codes. Alright, I'm going to use the autocount accounting system. So if you want to actually see the expenses on the department level, we just come to GL here. We come here to profit and loss statement. Alright, so what we do here is we can change this to come down, project comparison year to date, and then we can say, okay, I want to see accounts department, I want to see marketing department, and I want to see ops department. Alright, so let's say example, I want to see preview level 3, preview. So straight away I can see on the accounts department what are my expenses for parking, marketing department, and ops department. So for the final tip of this video, we always recommend our clients to make use of subgroupings. If you do not group your accounts, your profit and loss will look like this, right? Okay, a long line of expenses, and if for example I say I want to know how much is my payroll related expenses, I need to take out a calculator. I need to come here, I must add this number, and then add this number here to give me my subtotal. Okay, so what we always recommend our clients is use grouping. So when you use grouping, what happens is your report will look something like this. So when we do subgroupings, it can show you what's my payroll related expenses. Straight away I can see, no, I know the amount is 25,600. Okay, alright, so another benefit of using groupings like this is when it comes to example your profit and loss report, right? If you can look here, we have this thing called a level. So let's say example we change this to level 2. When we preview this, the system will just tell me payroll related expenses is 25,600. Of course, if there will be certain scenarios where I want to know the details of this, so I can close this down. I change this to level 3, I preview, and it gives me breakdown salaries how much, EPF how much, overtime how much, bonus how much. Alright, so we actually hope that this guide gives you a better idea when you want to start creating your chart of accounts. If you find this video helpful, do like and subscribe to be notified when we release new guides. Thanks!